Testing. Okay. All right. I'm just gonna make sure that I do everything else I need to do first. I may have to jump straight into the story. Uh, I mean, so far I am feeling better. It's just that I have like, I do need to do simulated universe anyway. So yeah, we could do that. Sounds like a plan, stuff. Sounds like a plan. All right. Did the game literally just crash? It did, in fact, literally just crash. Interesting. That hasn't happened. What happened? Because I was just, taking a look at my phone in case someone messaged me, but I look back and my phone has. No, not my phone. My game is just turned off. It's weird. This is like one of those things that happens like very rarely. So it caught me off guard. Oh well. Had to happen eventually. But let's just take a look at what we can do right now. I want to go ahead and do corrosion, which is once again, we're still trying to get pieces for Gang Hong. Just one crit damage piece at this point. That's what we're looking at. Yeah, I'm just letting this play on auto. I also need to do more weekly stuff. So let's increase the volume.
Your end approaches.
Oh yeah, this comes out in October, right? For PlayStation 5. You're almost there. You're almost there. Good stuff, good stuff. Time flies by, man. I didn't notice. And I'll be honest, I kind of lost a lot of my theory crafting for this game, just thinking, personally. Just because now I'm at the point in the game where it's like, okay, I need more damage. Big damage, always wins. 10 out of 10, you know? So, I unfortunately have the mindset of, crit rate. Oh, speaking of, crit rate, crit damage. Nice. And I still need to get good pieces for Seela too. You're like, oh hey, crit rate, crit damage, nice. Anyway, go ahead. Actually, let's just synthesize a material. I do need to go ahead and build up my healers some more, so we're gonna do that. Synthesize material. Let's take one photograph. Jeez. And then we do a daily comp to wrap it up. No, not assignment. I mean, I get my wisdom from a lot of guides on YouTube, so anything that that you hear me say, I probably got from someone else. So I can't necessarily take the credit for it. Oh, speaking of Yanqing, whenever I get the mission to like beat a world boss, I can what is it? Take photos of 1 gold and 1 green. Is there a specific? Oh, there's specific ones. Because yeah, I've actually been focusing on getting materials slowly for Yanqing, but I want to get my what? I'm actually going to be catching up with the events today. Funny enough. See, the funny thing is, it's a green and gold, and they're literally right in frame, so that's odd. But yeah, we're gonna try and do a bit of Dong Hung's story quest because we need to do that in order to unlock some part of the event. If I don't, then yeah, it's gonna be odd. Yeah, I need to complete a portion of the story quest to be able to proceed any further with the event. And also, while I'm going to be doing this, I'll be farming some Dokkan stuff on the side. There's a box. Oh. Oh. I guess so. Wait. Technically, the trash can should have counted, but whatever.
Let's take it in turns. You rest.
I'm just saying.
Guard. Oh, look.
Alright. And we're getting this function in a Genshin next update, which is crazy. Even though I kind of consider this to be normal now. Okay. So, let's go ahead and take a look at what we have completed so far in the Battle Pass. 36. Nice. We need to complete Simulated Universe once. Consume some Trailblaze. Do some Echo of War. Okay, so let's do Sim Universe first. No, actually, Sim Universe. Do that off stream. Nah, we'll do Sim Universe now. I'll do an easier version just so I can wrap it up. Swarm Disaster I really haven't done yet, but that's more like an endgame sim universe. Let's go to level 3. I want to bring Dong Hong. No, actually. Yeah, actually. Hang on. This team can work. We'll go with the Hunt. You think he'll stick with commission? Yeah. I might do a little bit of both, depending. Oh, speaking of, I actually need to build Trailblazer. I keep forgetting. I actually need to build him. Because I'm going to assume that with the next story beat for the Xianzhou, because we kind of left on a cliffhanger, Trailblazer is going to be important, and he's going to be a required addition.
Disappear among the sea of butterflies. Illusions of the past.
So I guess I need to start or wrap up with building the preservation Trailblazer. Soon enough, anyway. Where? God damn it. Where's my hunt blessings? Thank you. Jeez. Yes, there is World Ascension Star Rail. You cannot... Well, I guess you can avoid it. I think you can avoid it, but not for long.
Disappear among the sea of butterflies. Illusions of the past.
Just because yeah, I'm just saying you can't avoid it for too long, but I guess it's mostly because of the materials, if I if I recall correct. The materials are super important.
Let's wait.
I commend.
100% great.
Repay. Show no mercy.
It was an accident.
Double speed.
The dead return.
Disappear among the sea of butterflies. Illusions of the past. Time for a fun.
Here, this thunder.
Who's next? Time for a fun.
Just trying to think.
This is double speed.
Because for the most part, oh yeah, it's true. The Ascension's getting nerfed.
Disappear
Forgot.
among the sea of butterflies. Illusions of the past.
It's also a strange testament because you stayed AR-45 for so long, and now it's technically easier to get to a higher ascension. It is pretty funny, not gonna lie. Okay, double? No. No. Oh no. Ice damage, but nothing good. It's kind of impressive, really. I mean, I guess it was nice while it lasted, you know?
100% quick.
Because I personally didn't find the Ascension quests that bad.
Show no mercy.
But I guess that could just be me.
Time for a fun. Whoops.
It could just be me. There we go. I almost feel bad for, well, almost.
Disappear among the sea of butterflies.
For newer players, anyway, if they choose to join Genshin after the Ascension nerf. Because, you know, the difficulty in the previous versions, not too bad.
100% quick.
Conflict is pitiless. The dead return.
Disappear among the sea of butterflies. Illusions of the past.
Good. But yeah,
Mercy.
I don't know if I'll be doing the swarm stuff. Because, like, it's a really cool game mode.
This is double speed.
But once again, that game mode is like for end game. I ain't there yet.
Ready when you are.
I commend.
Let's wait.
100% quick.
Repay. Show no mercy.
Because, like, those numbers are really inflated. And, you know, obviously they're made for Dongheng. Ill at the moment.
Disappear among
And
the
most
sea of
likely
butterflies.
Fushuan
Illusions of the past.
when we get there.
Time for a fun.
Nothing danger.
Here, this thunder. A miracle. Underestimated you. Receive divinity. The dead return.
Time for a fun.
The most used star rail.
Who's next?
I actually haven't looked. But there are websites for it.
Disappear among the sea of butterflies. Illusions of the past.
Right now, Dongheng Il with a good team has taken like
The dead return.
a good amount right now because
This is double speed.
he's very close to in terms of power to Sela.
Show no mercy.
Like, very close in power.
Nothing major.
Who's next? Time for a fun.
Conflict is pitiless.
Yeah. However, at the cost of that, Dong Hung Il's team is quite expensive to build as well. Go fortune. Nothing particularly good at the moment. That's fine. Excuse me. A trotter.
I commend.
Disappear among the sea of butterflies. Illusions of the past.
Hear this thunder.
Time for a fun.
The dead return.
One escape.
Time for a fun. This is double speed. Who's next?
Conflict is pitiless. Show no mercy.
Hey Jenny, welcome back.
Hear this thunder.
We're currently doing some simulated universe to get some runs in. What do we got? Yeah, Swarm Disaster does go pretty hard. I haven't really attempted it off stream in a bit, so I don't know any particular strategies that could be useful. So I'm very curious to see how we can go in there.
I commend. Faced with an army.
Let's wait and see.
Bide your time and time.
100% right.
It is super cool though when I first tried it.
Repay.
Disappear among the sea of butterflies. Illusions of the past. This is double speed.
The dead return. Show no mercy. Conflict is pitiless.
Time for a fun.
Hear this thunder.
There we go. This is why I love
Speed.
Hunt's Path on this one. Hello Anderson, welcome to stream.
Disappear among the sea of butterflies. Illusions of the past.
We are currently
Disappear among the sea of butterflies.
wrapping up our first simulated universe run.
Conflict is pitiless.
Time for a fun.
Persuaded you. Receive divinity. The
There we
dead
go.
Turn.
We're going to be doing 2 simulated universe runs and then just hopping into Dong Hung's story quest.
Illusions of the past.
I'm doing alright. Throat's a little itchy though.
Show no mercy.
It's better than like a completely sore throat, however,
Disappear among the sea of butterflies.
which I had for like the past few weeks. It wasn't fun at all.
This is double speed.
The dead return. Conflict is pitiless.
Only a scratch.
bloom. Repay.
Time for a fun. Who's next?
The dead return. Here is thunder.
This is double speed. Disappear among the sea of butterflies. Illusions of the past.
Receive divinity.
Oh, there goes Silver Wolf.
The dead return.
Yeah, timing's weird, right?
A sharp scythe needs targets.
Nothing particularly useful. Yeah, nothing particularly good here. Oh well. With the new sets, if we're talking about preservation, yes. The Knight set is still really good with preservation Trailblazer.
Show no
When we get Trailblazers, new path
This is double
that
speed.
they will inevitably get from the Xianzhou. We'll see if that'll hold up. Because with a brand new path, he probably needs a brand new set. Oh, hey, welcome to stream.
conflict is pitiless.
We're just currently doing our simulated universe run. Second one, anyway.
100% break.
Here, this thunder. The dead return.
Disappear among the sea of butterflies. Illusions of the past.
Let's take a look. Fires
I
again.
command.
Let's wait and see. Repay.
Show no mercy.
Time for a fun. Who's next?
Here, this thunder.
Oh, not triple kill. Yeah, true. Damage distribution, not bad. But at least with Genshin, you know. At least you can dodge attacks.
Let's wait and see.
I command.
100% break.
When you're in the Ascension quest.
Repay.
Disappear among the sea of butterflies.
But with Star Rail's Ascension quest, yeah, you need every bit of stats you can get.
This is double speed.
The dead return. Show no mercy.
Time for a fun.
Here, this thunder.
And there we go. I guess that's the one thing I do like about Star Rail is that once you go to the Ascension quest, everything becomes useful. Like HP, defense. Where is it? Speed, like some stats are obviously better than others, but HP, defense become very nice since, you know, you can't dodge. Go.
Time for a fun. This is double speed. Disappear among the
trying to
sea of
think, though.
butterflies. Illusions of the past.
Yeah, because when I did the Ascension quest, I was still using like my 4-star and 3-star items.
Who's next?
Eventually, obviously, got the 5-star weapons eventually. But the free-to-play hurdle icons are amazing to have.
Conflict is pitiless.
Yeah, true. Yeah, the lower world level was something else for sure.
Show no mercy. Conflict is pitiless.
Disappear among the sea of butterflies. Illusions of the past.
The dead return.
Yeah, exactly. Difficulty 4? Dang, Jenny, nice. What team? And Frozen.
100% quick. Time for a fun.
Blade,
Double
Clara,
speed.
Natasha, Automation.
Show no mercy.
Interesting.
Disappear among the sea of butterflies. Illusions of the past.
Interesting. Yeah, I don't know how to get. Well, I mean, I'm pretty sure there's some ways to get the to get the other dice versions. Unfortunately, I don't know that. So
Time for a fun. Disappear among the sea of butterflies. Illusions of the past. Disappear among the sea of butterflies. Illusions of the past. Time for a fun. This is double speed. Disappear among the sea of butterflies. Illusions of the past.
dang, Sela was definitely disappearing a lot behind those illusions of the past. Yeah,
Let's wait.
100% quick.
Repay.
Disappear among the sea of butterflies. Illusions of the
yeah, I know Steph can easily, yeah, I mean easily reach 60.
Dead return.
She just has like,
Show no mercy.
I think there's only one more Ascension quest at like either 50 or 55, and that's it.
Here, this thunder.
time for a fun.
Conflict is pitiless.
This is double speed.
Building Bronya? Nice.
Here, this thunder. Show no mercy.
Disappear among the sea of butterflies. Illusions of the past.
Yeah, you got some work cut out ahead for you.
The dead return.
Who's next?
Here, this thunder. Conflict is pitiless.
Disappear among the sea of butterflies. Illusions of the past.
Alright, good. Actually taking that. Fortune glue. A sec. I got a general. Well, I know the general path for that. Fire crit rate. I'll show you my Bronya and how I'm building her.
This is double speed.
Here, this thunder. Show no mercy.
Nice. Exactly the hunt blessing I wanted. But sure. Yeah, we can enhance 2. Yeah, sure.
Ready when you are.
Let's wait and see.
I commend.
100% right.
Repay.
Disappear among the sea of butterflies. Illusions of the past.
Oh, Steph grinds a lot, so
This is double speed.
she'll be doing fine.
Return! Show no mercy. Conflict is pitiless.
Time for a fun.
Here, this thunder.
Who's next? Disappear among the sea of butterflies. Illusions of the past.
Conflict is pitiless.
Alright, first phase, Deer didn't even move.
This is double speed.
Yeah, the grind for her doesn't stop. Even though people tell her to stop,
Show no
for the
mercy.
most part.
Here, this thunder.
Who's next? Disappear among the sea of butterflies. Illusions of the past. Time for a fun.
Underestimated you.
This is double speed.
Yeah,
Return!
he just grinds.
Disappear among the sea of butterflies. Illusions of the past. Disappear among the sea of butterflies. Illusions of the past.
Receive divinity. Repay.
Good.
Bloom.
Time for a fun. Who's next? Disappear among the sea of butterflies. Illusions of the past. Disappear among the sea
Yeah,
of
hopefully
butterflies.
Steph can
Illusions of the past.
ascend soon.
The dead return! Show no mercy. Here, this thunder.
the sea of butterflies. Illusions of the past. Disappear among the sea of butterflies. Illusions of the past.
Conflict is pitiless.
This is double speed.
Receive divinity.
Who's next?
Bloom. Repay.
The dead return. Here is thunder. Show no mercy.
I don't think they're gonna nerf Star Rail's difficulty. It's still way too new.
Nice. Let's do it again when you're
This is
done.
more geared towards the Honkai players anyway. So they know what they're getting into. Yeah, nothing good, unfortunately. Project Mugen, you mean? Just the 2000. I can go for. Hey, Casserole, what's up? I'll do the last one off stream. It's fine. Alright, so before we head off into let's see. I said I wanted to work on my healers, and that's what I'm doing. This will be the easiest way to do so. Just 5 more. Yeah, I need to start farming materials soon. I'll get Bailu some XP books first. Because once she's done leveling up, we'll see.
Here is thunder.
The fight is set. Savor it for me. Receive divinity.
Disappear among the sea of butterflies. Illusions of the past.
The dead return. Conflict is pitiless. Show no mercy.
Who's next? Disappear among the sea of butterflies. Illusions of the past.
Here, this thunder.
Nice.
Who's next?
Conflict is pitiless.
Hey, Gohan, what's good?
Disappear among the sea of butterflies. Illusions of the past.
Just doing a little bit of farming for some of my support characters.
Show no mercy.
I haven't pre-farmed anything for future characters in Sorrow, like a hot minute, so we'll see. Okay, level 80. Then I think we'll go ahead and yeah, let's go ahead and get some races for Bailu. Or just get some more. And we'll use the rest of our Trailblaze power here.
Conflict is pitiless.
Your end approaches.
Oh yeah, I'm sorry, Jenny. After this, I'll show you my Bronya build. My bad.
The dead return.
Why did I forget?
Savor it for me.
Receive divinity.
Hopefully 100 stones? That would be nice.
Disappear among the sea of butterflies. Illusions of the past.
Here, this thunder. Show no mercy. Conflict is pitiless.
I would recommend a stage, Gohan.
Here, this
It's...
thunder.
The stage number is 30-4
Only a scratch.
Fail to set you.
for Dokkan Battle. Sela's best kit.
Show no mercy.
4-piece Quantum set with 2-piece Inert Sal Soto.
Who's next? Disappear among the sea of butterflies.
That's the general idea.
Illusions of the past.
Yeah, 30-4. It's the stage name is called Fate of the Saiyans.
Conflict is pitiless.
It includes 4 mandatory battles.
Return.
It's in the Dokkan quest mode.
I underestimated you. Savor it for me.
It's 4 mandatory battles, so you don't miss any like
To set you.
source for link leveling or gems. It's a little low on the gems part. I did it again. Damn it. After this, Jenny, I'll show you. But yeah, for 30-4, it's just a set and forget for like auto battle. You can link level, you can farm incredible gems.
Among the sea of butterflies. Illusions of the past.
Stuff like that.
Receive divinity. Repay.
Hydro Ether, interesting. I guess that's because with this current Abyss blessing.
Fail to set you.
Who's next? Disappear among the
I actually didn't take a look at how hard my mono Hydro team was hitting.
Conflict is pitiless.
Probably should have.
Show no mercy.
But yeah, I did my best today. I guess they're prepping for Nuvalet. Quite literally next patch, so. Yeah, Gohan. It's like the easiest stage to grind, quickly level up, get your incredible gems,
Disappear among the sea of
and
butterflies.
increase your
Past.
team's overall strength.
Savor
It does so much just for that stage, so.
Conflict is pitiless.
There's going to be like a brand new stage, like, but we don't have that yet.
failed to send you.
I don't think I have much going into Nuvalet, because I was trying to get from an A. We're on 50-50 again, unfortunately, because Zhongli decided to say hello, but I'm not necessarily disappointed. Just thrown off, I guess. Let's go ahead and raise all these to 6. Okay, now I can just dump everything. I have done C1 Traveler and Zhongli, actually. It's pretty cool. It's not that I don't mind it. It's just that, it's something else. That's for sure. Unlock that. Alright, so Bailu. Yeah, I think honestly for Bailu. Yeah, her pieces, although not good, they're still fine. It should be fine now. Hey, Decepticon? Yeah, enjoy playing Star Rail on the PS5. You got any plans for which characters you want to get or build? Because obviously, due to the time difference, you'll have a lot of characters to choose from based on videos and such. Speaking of... I don't think we got one new crit damage piece. It's fine. We can get super imposition. I can see 6. I am close, but I don't know if I should C6 Ayaka, considering Archons are going to be around the corner. Speaking of Archons, I wasn't expecting Venti to come back. Like, where does Venti come in this? Interesting, though. Alright, I think I have dawdled long enough. personally speaking. Actually, I'm curious. Oh, thank you for reminding me. I'll show you the Bronya build. Where are we on wishes? Or warps? 20, 30, 40, 40. We get the self-modeling resin soon. Nice.
Huh?
Yeah, I gotta save at this point. I literally can't afford it. Alright. No more wasting time. We're going to continue with the story. So where we last left off in the Star Rail story.
Let's
Oh
take
yeah.
it in turns. You rest. I'll
You
stand
got
guard.
Kafka, Bronya, Himiko. Kafka's solid, requires a little bit of a specialized team, Decepticon, but when you get that team, she's good. Bronya and Himiko, Bronya's the better one, but
Go.
Himiko is pretty cool in her own right. Bronya. Where did I put her?
Want a spot?
Here she is. So Bronya, she has a lot of crit damage, less crit rate. Generally, any light cone really works on her. I'm just using a 3-star because just by existing, she gives allies 12% attack. But if you happen to have a copy or two, Planetary Rendezvous is an amazing light cone. Solely because if you have another wind character, like if you plan on entering the battle with Blade and making him a DPS, just by existing, Blade gets an additional 24% wind damage just by existing in the battle. This is at max super imposition. Meshing Cogs is a solid energy one as well, if the user attacks or gets hit. So if you do like skill normal attack, gets you a decent amount of energy. So it's not a bad one either. This one requires a little bit of speed tuning, meaning that you need to adjust the speed of your buffer before your damage dealer. So either make your Bronya fast or your Bronya fast and your damage dealer slow, or make your damage dealer fast and Bronya one step lower. There's some techniques that involve this, but I'm not too good at that. Another one is Dance, Dance, Dance. When the user wears their ultimate, all characters' actions are forward or advanced forward, meaning that they go further in the priority list for attacks. The more you have of this, the better. For the most part, this is like a really solid 4-star light cone. We don't really have a lot of characters yet in the Harmony class that requires break effect. This could be useful someday, but I'm not too sure when. This one, Mediation's the weakest one. 20 speed for one turn enables for some turn 1 setups, but after that, it's just a stat stick. Carve the Moon, Weave the Clouds is the Battle Pass one. If you don't have any of the other 4-star light cones for whatever reason, this one's a solid pick. It's basically a Widsith of rotating buffs whenever it comes on the specific character's turns. So if you don't really know what to get on the battle pass, this doesn't really hurt that much. But Dance Dance Dance, Chorus, and Cogs are the best free-to-play ones, for the most part. In terms of traces, what she does is, for the left trace immediately, the crit rate for her basic increases to 100%. Because her ultimate buffs allies and her skill buffs allies. So having crit rate on any of Baronia's pieces is essentially worthless. She scales off crit damage and wind damage for the most part. Crit damage, wind damage, crit damage, wind damage. That's all she needs. For the most part. And the idea here is that you want to get this, you want to get this, and you definitely want to get this. Just having Bronya on the field with the max trace, just having her exist is 10% more damage. And then her basic idea for her is that you want to use a skill point to empower your DPS, and then use normal attack to get the skill point back. Great minds think alike, actually, Jenny. I also have her on the Hackerspace set and the Broken Keel set. Pretty much the exact same deal here. My stats for her, I do have her at just above 30% for the effect res to get more crit damage buffs, and she goes faster. So this is pretty much Baronia's best in slot set at this point in time. There's no other reason to go with other sets. For the most part. The stats don't really matter that much. You just want a lot of crit damage. Maybe some effect resistance. Going speed is pretty much the best way to go. Wind damage, attack percent, or you go energy regen. That's fine too. But yeah. She's a very simple character to build for the most part. She just needs crit damage, attack percent, tanky stats. That's it. For the most part. But where was I? Right, I wanted to change the team. So let's go story mode. Real quick. Just for fun. Yeah, I need to raise my main character some more. $30K? Nice. That's some good damage. Congratulations on the 30K. Welcome to stream, by the way.
Would you like me to relay your message?
All right, buddy, let's go. Seed of Divine Foresight. All right, so this is continuing immediately after.
Little moment. The Master Diviner will be here soon.
I'm not going to autoplay just yet. Let's just recap where we left off. So where we last left off in Honkai Star Rail Z. We had figured out what Dongheng truly was. Got some amazing cutscenes. We were going around trying to figure out our next plan of attack against the invading forces that were attacking the Xianzhou Luofu. Jing Yuan had some epic moments against the final boss of that chapter. He was gravely injured, but we managed to beat the form that that Fantilia took, and now we recruit back here. Oh yeah, I got my Ito triple crowned as well.
She's temporarily taken
His weapon is
general
pretty much
responsibilities.
really solid.
Before meeting you, she must make the current situation known and fortify public spirit. This is her first real test as a general. I hope she can get used to things quickly.
I don't think I can ever get used to this.
Hello, Miss Fu Xuan.
It's a pleasure to see you all here today. Collating casualties and losses. Dispatching forces to round up the remnants of the disciples. Submitting battle reports to the 6 charioteers. Now I know what Jing Yuan meant when he said, "The highest throne faces the strongest wins."
Yeah, Fu Xuan's the short one. That's why people love her. She's very small. But yeah, best of luck on getting Ito triple crowned. He hits hard. And I have his signature weapon. It's better than Constellations. But once you get the signature weapon, then Constellations are up to you. C2 is his break point. And I think it's C3 and then C6 are his breakpoints.
Generalship is no trifling matter. How could I be enjoying myself? All I can do is get used to it. I think she's enjoying herself.
Master Diviner, have you summoned us here just to sigh and complain?
Of course not. On the contrary. I am eager to thank you all in my official
Midget
capacity as
Diviner.
acting general of
Yeah,
the
she is tiny. Jeez.
Now that things have drawn to a conclusion, it is time to reward you.
Ooh, all those benefits that the General promised. They're finally here! Yippee!
Yes. The Astral Express has braved great evil for the Luofu. Your devotion is evident. After discussions with the 6 charioteers, you are henceforth sworn allies of the Luofu. Within the Luofu's jurisdiction, you are to be treated with the highest standard of diplomatic protocol.
On behalf of the Astral Express, I would like to thank you, Master Diviner.
I may be a little biased here, Jenny. Just a tiny bit biased. Triple crowning Kazuha is pretty cool. Just saying. Just with a tiny bit of bias. Don't know why, but I just have to specify that kind of bias. But yeah, I will say that triple crowning Kazuha, double crowning would be better. Triple crowning is pretty much if you want to go like physical, do some elemental damage with like C6 Bennett and stuff, and or if you have C6 Kazuha. Double crowning is pretty much a-okay if you don't have any of those options. Excuse me. Yeah, Ushi is awesome for Ito.
Wow, nothing tangible then? But at least it sounds pretty cool.
Now that things have been expressed, I still have something to discuss with you. Please, this way.
Yeah, I haven't been what is it? Farming like intensely in Genshin as much as I'd want to. But there's not much of a reason at this point. Doesn't feel like it though.
That and then immediately sending us on another mission?
It's not a mission. The Stellaron Crisis, the Disciples of Sanctus Medicus Rebellion, the Arbor's Resurrection, not to mention the Antimatter Legion infiltrating the
Nice
Lafu. All of these incidents need reporting at the highest level for investigation. It's just that, having been in the middle of everything, I'm struggling to keep an accurate perspective. I would appreciate if you could go through it all with me, so that I can reacquaint myself with a finer detail.
I got you, Jenny.
So,
I got you.
where should we begin?
Alright, Lord Dump, let's go.
It appears that Vantilia was the mastermind behind it all. The Xianzhou warred with the Antimatter Legion in the past, and ever since we have kept a watchful eye on their movements. Few could have foreseen the insidious tactics employed in the execution of their assaults. The Lord Ravager slithered in unnoticed, clandestinely plotting and machinating, and surreptitiously bestowed a Stellaron upon the disciples of Sanctus Medicus. This heinous act instigated an uprising aimed at luring the Luofu into a perilous trap of self-destruction. The present danger posed by the Legion clearly demands a re-evaluation. We should proceed cautiously.
Yep.
When the Ambrosial Arbor was severed by the Rainbow Arbiter thousands of years ago, the Abundance became a taboo. Those within the Alchemy Commission, the original masters of the so-called Way of Immortality, were ruined at a stroke. The Commission became a shadow of its former self. Presumably, from that moment on, the seeds of discord for the disciples of Sanctus Medicus had already been planted. Some of them were willing to work with the enemy, acquiring a Stellaron from the Antimatter Legion to try and revive the Abundance. They succeeded all right. But why would Fantilia's objective to be to realize their wishes?
Yeah, this scene,
Those
man.
traitors gained nothing. They betrayed the Xianzhou only to become sacrificial offerings in the Lord Ravager's grand scheme.
No problem.
The
Spooky.
Stellaron Hunters.
No problem.
We know just as little. But in the Matrix of Prescience, I saw a prophecy that Kafka received from Destiny's slave. Elio foresaw all manner of possibilities for the Luofu. Based on what Kafka knows, and despite everything being
I thought it was
under control
too.
of Elio, that prophecy is indeed the most beneficial future for the Luofu. The Stellaron Hunters walked right into our trap.
But seeing it in game was a
gifted
different
allies
experience, I'll tell you that.
in the form of yourselves to the Xianzhou. That might sound self-interested, but I hope the feeling is mutual. Now that the future has come true, the Xianzhou has discovered the Legion's intentions, and with everyone's help, has imposed a crushing defeat on Fantilia. That we may. But as logical as things might seem, there are still many details about which we're uncertain.
Yeah, when I saw that scene play out in game, I was like, oh, snap. And that's my joke. Moving on.
For example, how was the Stellaron brought onto the Xianzhou? And who sent it onto Scale Gorge Waterscape? How many disciples of Sanctus Medicus still remain at large? All of this is a mystery. Thus far, we've done our best. I'm submitting my report to the Alliance, and I've already...
Alright, so this was just a general
All of
recount.
you will feature in the report. But for the sake of Jinyuan, anything related to Xianzhou internal affairs will have names redacted. I hope you can forgive me.
I was about to make the same request, Master Diviner. Since the Arbor's resurrection, I'm sure the Alliance will be poring over every detail of the report. I fear that if the Astral Express gets dragged into matters, leaving will not be an easy task.
Jinyuan has committed quite a few violations this time around, and I'll have to deal with them one by one. Cloud Knight generals are all such a hassle. Before you leave, please make time to recuperate. If there's anywhere you'd like to visit, feel free to take a look. I must attend to some Cloud Knight matters. Farewell for now. Oh, if you pass through Starskiff Haven, I have something that I hope you can give to Yukong.
Yeah, I still want to try for
So
Fushuan myself.
chaotic. When Phantilia took form, it was as if Ting Yun vanished into thin air. The Cloud Knights were only able to find her fan. She took it with her everywhere. It's currently unclear if Ting Yun was a puppet manipulated by Phantilia, or if some form of deception was used to cloud her vision. I'm already prepared for the worst. Considering how the Legion operates, I fear the fate of the Skyfaring Commission Ambassador may be a bleak one. As for how matters are handled with regards to Ting Yun, I believe it's best left to her Foxian ken. I have informed the Skyfaring Commission of the events which took place, and I think it would be best if you were the one to deliver this item to Yukong.
I understand. Leave it with us.
Dang.
Thank you, Mr. Yang. Now, let me take a look at my remaining duties for the day. It's quite
Yeah, just
late.
having that fan makes me feel sad,
It's
man.
getting late. If you need me, I'll be in the Divination Commission Conclave Hall.
Alright, peace out, Fushuan. Now we can talk with our friends here. Hope there's not. Oh, why? Well, right now, we don't have the body. So we're only assuming, but a lot of people are on that train of thought. You know, it's pretty hard to shake that off. At least for the most part. It makes sense, though, for people to think that she's a kick the bucket. Best of luck, Jenny. Best of luck. Yeah, same here. $36. 50%. I'll worry about that later. Okay. Oh yeah, Raiden's awesome. Especially Raiden National, that's my favorite. I'm trying... I don't know if I want to go for Raiden Hypercarry anymore. considering we're getting a lot of
It's
brand
getting
new
late.
stuff. But
Where to now?
man, do I want to try. Do I want to try?
I see. Please extend my regards to the Ten Lords.
I will. Our condolences, Hellmaster.
Wei Yi, though. She looks so good. When you gonna be playable, girl?
You have guests. I shall take my leave.
Nice, Fluky. Yeah, Ito's a really good Triple Crown.
On behalf of the Skyfaring Commission, I would like to thank the crew of the Express for saving the Luofu from the Stellaron crisis.
Madame Yukong must have heard about Miss Tingyun.
Yes, I have heard. Seeing 4 leave, yet only 3 return, was enough for me to know that Fu Xuan's report was indeed correct.
I always forget names, for the most part. So if you want me to refer to you by anything else, yeah, it's fine.
Tingyun. I still can't believe it. The whole report reads like a bad joke. It's simply unimaginable. The Antimatter Legion on the Xianzhou, and Tingyun, a Lord Ravager? How could someone who spent over 30 years working alongside me at the Skyfaring Commission turn out to be nothing more than a monster in disguise? What happened to the real Tingyun?
Madam Yukong.
Yeah, sure.
I'm sorry. I understand. It's just hard for me to accept.
Do be like that, you call.
Thank you for bringing Tingyun's belongings back to the Palace of Astrum. The Stellaron crisis.
Hey,
has
Toady,
caused us
welcome
too
to
many
stream.
comrades, brothers, sisters, children. I'd like to invite all of you, as witnesses to this war, to a soul-soothing ceremony hosted by the Skyfaring Commission. Will you consider?
We are currently doing the story
A
for
soul-soothing
Donkong.
ceremony?
To put it into short life terms, a funeral. You see, for long life species of the Xianzhou, death has always been a distant, mystical concept. Ordinarily, the Ten Lords Commission
We're doing okay,
guides
Toady.
people to the Hall of Karma before any symptoms of Mara are detected. There, they leave behind their lives and wait for their time to come. People are used to a short farewell as opposed to a tedious burial process. Given our limited lifespans, the only ones who place value on ceremony are us Foxians. Countless Cloud Knights lost their lives or became Mara-struck during the crisis. The Hall of Karma couldn't take them all in, and so they passed away. All of these sudden deaths and unfulfilled wishes remind us that long-life species still live out insignificant and limited
Best of luck,
lives.
Kluki, by the way.
By combining Skyfaring Commission technology with Foxian ceremony, we honor those who have passed on. We place items of the dead onto star skiffs and send them out to sail between the stars, to shine brightly among them. It's not just to comfort the dead, those souls who can never talk with us again, but also to comfort their surviving relatives,
thank you, Toady.
close friends, and indeed all residents of the Xianzhou. It's also my way of saying farewell to Tingyun. I know, I'm selfish. She may not have died a Cloud Knight, but she's still one of us here at the Skyfaring Commission. A victim caught up in a wider conflict. I'd like to hold this ceremony as a way of distancing the memory of Tingyun from the Lord Ravager who tarnished her identity. I can still hardly believe it. I'll use my own methods to locate Ting Yun's whereabouts, but at present, This is the least I can do for her. I'd like to ask you all to witness this event with me. I've instructed Yen Ming to sort through Ting Yun's belongings. I hope you can pick some out to place around the star skiff.
After
Leave
this,
this to us. We'll take care of it as per your...
I'll show you my Yukong's build.
Once again, my thanks to all of you. I've asked the judges of the Ten Lords Commission to ratify this soul-soothing ceremony, and have commissioned a special skiff at Stargazer Navalia for the ceremony. If you need anything, that's where I'll be.
Alright. For Yukong here, let's see. Planetary Rendezvous, if you're going for mono imaginary teams, which she is the best in those teams. This is one of her better light cones to have. Same deal with Carve the Moon, Weave the Clouds. I would say same here with Chorus and Meshing Cogs. Like, these are the best light cones to get. Best Battle Pass, best Gacha. Dance, Dance, Dance. Another one as well. Same with Past and Future. Speed tuning is important. The 3 stars are generally better since they just don't require anything extra. But if you have Planetary Rendezvous, it's one of the better ones. Absolutely cookie. Just going through every boss is fun. But in terms of Yukong's traces, obviously just get to max level as quickly as possible, unlock the big ones, unlock the smaller nodes too. She focuses on HP and imaginary damage, a little bit of attack percent, just because she needs to tank attack, or she needs to tank before, she dies and stuff. These tiny ones don't really matter, but you can get them if you want to max it out. I will say that if you want to make Yukong just a straight buffer, then her relics can be interesting. She wants crit rate, crit damage. She has a lot of crit rate built into her traces, so you can actually go for excuse me. You can actually go for attack boots, speed boots, crit damage pieces, and do some good damage. You can double up on attack, or you can go speed and energy regen to get her burst up on time. Her Eidolons, she's pretty much a character that heavily relies on Eidolons. Starting at E2, it's good energy regen. E1 is nice for a 10% speed buff. E4, more damage is nice. Excuse me. E6 is pretty much like it feels like it makes Yukong a complete character if you don't want to learn specific rotations. But otherwise, before E6, you can speed tune your team to make sure that Yukong gives the correct buffs to the correct characters. For the most part. And the idea here is that you want to make sure that she's faster than your main DPS. Like, you can make Yukong as fast as possible,
It's been so
but make sure that her that the main DPS of the team goes right before her. So the idea here is that if your Yukong is at, say, 130 speed or something, your main DPS, like, let's say Dong Hong Il, it needs to be a like 129 or 128, something like that, in order for her buff to go through. Because the way she buffs is that with her skill, she gives an attack bonus to 2 characters, and then with the ultimate, she gives crit rate, crit damage bonuses. So you definitely want to make sure that you use the skill, pop the ultimate, and then let your DPS go after. That's the general idea. You should use Bailu. I mean, it's funny enough, actually, Toady. I have all 3 healers in the game at the moment. I have Locha, I have Bailu, she's currently level 80 at the moment, and I currently have Natasha as well. I want to make sure all of my healers are max level. But now that I have the time, I'm going to be doing that. But yeah, I know Bailu's really good. I need to get more of the Trace stuff. I don't have her signature, unfortunately. So she's just been using the 3-star. And the 3-star has been working pretty well, so I'm not too worried. But yeah, I usually try to use Locha more, because a lot of the teams that I've been building tend to rely on him a lot more than Bailu. But I'm trying to see if I can incorporate Bailu into more of my team comps. Regardless.
You always did say that I like to gossip. And here I am rambling on, proving you right again. If only you were here to cut me off. Oh. It's you. For a moment, I thought she'd return. Did the Helm Master send you over?
We're here to help sort out Miss Tingyun's things. Madame Yukong wants to use some of them for her soul-soothing ceremony.
Well, I've managed to get through pretty much everything. It's all in this box. Please, take your time.
Excuse me. Yeah, I've been getting wealth left and right on my lost cities.
Let's see what there is.
It's insane, though.
An Annie Cassiter's seal, a small box, a knife, a bow, and something wrapped up tight. I wonder what this is. Looks like some kind of antique? But who'd want to hold on to something like this?
Oh, Tingyun explained that one to me. It's a folk statuette from Foxian antiquity. They say it can bring wealth if placed correctly.
Sure thing, Toady. Take care. Have a good one.
There's also a note in the package. This is for you, Mr. Yenming. Wishing you fortune and success in every endeavor. Yenming, it seems like this is a gift for you from Miss Tingyun.
I remember asking her for one at the time. This is unexpected. I only mentioned it in passing, but she remembered. Tingyun and I were from different guilds. We were competitors, but also colleagues. When we used to trade in other lands, we would bring back local specialties and distribute them among friends and other guild members. It became a custom. The rivalry between us and the Whistling Flames to be the Skyfaring Commission's top guild was always fierce. We would gift each other all kinds of bizarre oddities. Candy that made your leg hair grow. A violin that could shatter glass with its piercing shriek. Oh, I was completely unprepared for this. I never thought Tingyun would leave something behind for me that was so sincere and earnest. If I don't return a gift, I'll lose our little duel. But what could I possibly gift her back?
Huh. Besides the seal, the knife, and the bow, none of this seems like something Miss Tingyun would have kept. I thought she was more about jewelry and beauty. Could there be other things similar to what Yanming got? We should take a look.
If you like binging a show. For now, I'm gonna take a look at this on YouTube. But for now, I want to speed up.
Do you know where we're supposed to take these things?
All right, let's head to. Around this area.
It's getting late. Where to now?
Do you know how to fix a star skip? The Luofu is famous for its mung bean soda. You've got to give it a try.
Where do we go?
Good quality, good price. Hassle-free chartering. High-end barge. The best choice for galactic commerce.
Oh, is it above? Oh, hey, Jingchui, what's up?
Oh, how's it going? Did you take some time off? Isn't that the place on Aurum Alley over in Exalting Sanctum? It's the main commercial street in the Exalting Sanctum. Tourists fresh off the Star Skiff always head to Starwatcher Avenue, and whenever I'm tired of Celestial Jade or slacking off, I head over for a bowl of Granny Chen's tofu.
Oh, that's nice. Yes, this is a new area.
Spices Supreme. Check out that sign. Here it is.
Oh, I accidentally started a different quest. Whoops. Oh. Oh, this is it.
Honored guests, welcome to our humble eatery. What can we get for you today? Oh, something from Miss Tingyun for me? Oh, what a precious person she is. A sweet thing like her, gifting me a kitchen knife. When she first ate here, I told her my motto: you can't better your own food unless you taste it. Then she got me to talk about my hunting and cooking experiences out on other worlds. She was captivated. She pestered me about dish after dish. At the end, she mentioned she wanted to get me a gift. A sword for a hero and a knife for a chef. That's how she put it. She probably came across some rare mineral and forged it by hand. Look how sharp it is. I bet it'd cut straight through a Thalassa titanium terrapin shell. Miss Tingyun is too kind. Who among the Aurum Alley vendors hasn't been spoiled by the generosity of Whistling Flames? Her grand fare puts small merchants like us in touch with big intergalactic vendors. If we're talking gifts, it's us who should be gifting her something. Oh, I heard the trade port is open again for business. Miss Tingyun must be real busy, right?
Miss Tingyun couldn't tear herself away from work, so we've had to gift this on her behalf today.
Really? Thank you so much. Why don't I give you all a demonstration and prepare a dish?
Oh, we're not going to tell her about
I'd
Tingyun.
love to
Fair
repay
enough.
this kindness. Oh, speaking of which, it was our chili beef offal stew that first attracted Miss Tingyun to our restaurant. It's spicy, sumptuous, and guaranteed to get the mouth watering. Not even a girl as refined as Tingyun could resist the temptation.
Oh.
It's getting late. Where to now?
The Sleepless Earl. Was that the name of that tea house at the port when we first got into town?
Welcome to the Sleepless Earl. I'm the owner here. The name's Ming Ming. How many of you are there? Which tea would you like today?
Oh, she's tiny.
Oh, this is the tea Miss Ting Yun promised to get for me. She really went to another world for me. She's incredible. When I took over this tea house from my parents, I thought I'd shake things up by creating a new tea product. Famous brews like Whale Tide Spring or Vegetations in the Alchemy Cauldron have been around for millennia.
Hey, Mystic, welcome to stream.
Imported mixed teas have also found a niche. Introducing a new product into the industry is really hard. Miss Ting Yun came to the tea house one day and heard about my troubles. She said she could find me a brand new strain during her travels. One that nobody on the Xianzhou had ever tasted. I just thought she was trying to cheer me up. I never thought she'd actually do it. Where is Miss Ting Yun today?
Yes. Now that the crisis has been averted and the ports are resuming operations, Miss Ting Yun has been dispatched on business with the Skyfaring Commission. Out to other worlds.
Oh, really? Well, that's a shame. Well, hold on a sec.
Alright.
Based on her suggestion, I improved the Whale Tide Spring, Emerald Hills, and Dondu strains to make a new variety with a sweet, long-lasting taste. I called it Ting Yun's Blend. Seeing as she can't enjoy it right now, I'll have to invite all of you to try a cup.
About that bow, I think I know who Miss Ting Yun intended to gift it to.
Yeah, well...
Mr. Yan Ming said an ambassador will return with a gift for a trusted colleague. The person who Ting Yun trusts the most is Madame Yukong, right?
That is correct. Alright. No, we need to go the other way.
What brings you here? This bow. Did Ting Yun pick it out for me? She understood my pain. It's a shame I can no longer do anything for her. 30 years ago, I fought in a terrible war. My comrade and I set sail together, but only I returned. The scars of that war never truly healed. Still, the Law Fu traced out its arc of recovery and continued to trade. I felt tired of voyaging, like I'd lost the courage to pull on a bowstring ever again. I hid away in the Skyfaring Commission and buried myself in work, never wanting to see the sky again. Despite rising to Helm Master, my military career hadn't prepared me for the type of meticulous planning work now confronting me. Ting Yun, on the other hand, was a born merchant, always discussing business matters with me and offering up advice, even if she was my subordinate. She never fought alongside me on the battlefield, but in her own way, she became a comrade in arms. Without the help of Ting Yun and the Guild, the Law Fu would not have been able to recover in the space of just 30 short years. I used to think that the Xianzhou had changed with the times. Geniuses like Ting Yun were the future for the Skyfaring Commission's next generation. They would bring prosperity to the Law Fu. I was only ever suited to the flames of war. I was wrong. Only when the last minions of the Antimatter Legion are wiped out will I become useless to the Xianzhou. The Xianzhou needs people like me. Those willing to cruise the sky and fight the flames.
Well spoken.
Starskiff is ready for the ceremony now. Everyone, please place your objects aboard the Starskiff.
Wait! Wait for me!
Hey, dude.
Ting Yun prepared a gift for me. As a fellow Ambassador, I cannot fail to honor our custom.
Yanming, what is it that you've prepared?
I've brought a paper kite. I know it may seem simple compared to the precious items that Ting Yun gifted others in the past, but it has a deeper meaning. I heard that Foxians have a tradition where paper kites are used to comfort the souls of pilots who can no longer take to the skies. Ting Yun and I were never pilots in the strictest sense of the word, but we spent much of our lives out among the stars. For her to be able to take wing once again would make her very happy.
Right. Only one thing left to do.
Out of all this stuff we've got, what do you think we should place on the Starskiff?
Thank you for everything you've done for the Skyfaring Commission and the Law Fu. This small seal is the foundation of the Xianzhou's prosperity.
This is the tea that Meng Ming has made, especially named after you. This is a gift from Miss Yensui on behalf of all the restaurants on Arum Alley. You're going to love this.
This time, we needn't compete. Go. Fly on to other distant worlds.
The Skyfaring Commission shall never forget you, Ting Yun. I will seek out the truth. And if it is discovered that you were taken from us, I swear to avenge your unjust end. It is time for the soul-soothing ceremony. Please make your way to Earthrise Agora in Starskiff Haven.
Alright.
It's getting late. Where to now?
General, the ceremony is finished. You should take a rest.
Hey, Yanjing, what's up?
Not yet. I have things I wish to convey to my astral friends. My apologies I couldn't get to you any sooner. Yanqing made sure that I was fully recuperated. Before you leave the Luofu, there are two things I wish to gift the Express.
Two gifts? Has his conscience finally gotten the better of him? Is he going to make up for all our hard work along the way?
Please, let us reconvene at the seat of divine foresight.
Alright. Back to the office.
It's getting late. Where to now?
What is your purpose for
Alright, inside the seat. Alright, Mr. Jingyuan. What you got for us?
Present company has gathered to reiterate the Xianzhou Luofu's esteemed gratitude for the magnanimous actions of the Nameless. I am sure Lady Fu has given voice to this already, but the Luofu is greatly indebted to you. Therefore, on behalf of the Luofu Cloud Knights, I hereby present you with a Jade Abacus, a symbol of our allied friendship.
Oh, nice.
Back when the Alliance was first established, all those thousands of years ago, the Xianzhou ships swore an oath, etching the record into a Jade Abacus. The world may crumble, and the heavens may fall, but this oath shall never be broken. The same is true of this Jade Abacus. It is a record of the Luofu Cloud Knight's promise to the crew of the Astral Express. It is also a beacon. Grip it tightly, and it will send a message to the Jade Abacus here, in my hand.
Oh.
No matter how astronomically distant you are, the Luofu Cloud Knights will always come to the aid of the
Oh, he's back to normal.
whatever
Interesting.
your need may be.
So I guess he can shift between forms?
Now that's what I call a payoff.
Of course, I trust that such an important article will not be used for trivial or inappropriate circumstances. I hope you can understand.
Yup, got it. Say no more. Sure thing.
Thank you for your generosity, General.
Dan Heng.
General.
In accordance with the Edict of the Ten Lords Commission, I am hereby authorized to relieve your banishment decree. From this day henceforth, you may come and go freely on the Luofu.
Nice!
Not a complete surprise.
But I must remind you that the crimes of Dan Feng have had far-reaching implications. And some people, such as those in Scale Gorge Waterscape, will not be much moved by the issuance of a paper edict. While I can guarantee your freedom to come and go as you please, I cannot guarantee your safety. Again, I hope you can understand.
I understand.
This issuing of gifts brings with it a sense of relief. Even my wound is feeling much improved. The occasion calls for a line or two of poetry. Though I feel my efforts would be overshadowed by the erudition of Lady Fu. Another time, perhaps. The Express and its passengers have a long voyage ahead of them. May that voyage be smooth and untrammeled. I bid you farewell.
Okay. To get the Jade Abacus. Alright, let's discuss.
Himiko messaged me. The Express detected the Jade Gates reopening. She asked whether we'd be heading back anytime soon. She was also asking after you, Dan Heng. I think it'd be best if you update her in person, don't you think?
She must have been worried. I'll return to the train and put her mind at rest.
Himiko must be eager to hear about what we've been up to on this mission too, right? Hang on. Oh, how could I forget? We should bring something back for the conductor. Have you got any unfinished business on the Xianzhou? I've got goldfish memory. We haven't had a chance to say goodbye to everyone we met so far on this trip.
Fine, fine. Dan Heng and I will go back to the Express. The two of you come back soon, okay?
Don't worry, Mr. Yang.
Alright. Let's just report back to Himiko. I want to see her again.
There's a dreamlike quality to watching these star skiffs depart through the Jade Gate. How long will these ships sail? And which stars are they traveling to?
From a universal perspective, there is little difference between the lives of long and short-lived species. The transcendence that the Xianzhou pursues is nothing compared to the enduring majesty of the stars. And the grief felt here is no different from our own.
All right, Miss Himeko.
You're back. Himeko and I were just discussing our journey. This little excursion has reached its conclusion. All things must come to an end. Still, some endings spark a new beginning.
Next time, I think I should be the one trailblazing with you guys. Welt can stay on the Express.
Just a
When
second.
did the work roster just change like that?
Penacony, do you remember? Before Kafka's proposal, that was our original destination. The family is throwing a banquet there, and they sent invitations out to the Express. I was curious about the state of the planet, so I accepted. When the conductor is ready, we can set off for the next stop.
All who enter here are either jailers or prisoners. Which are you?
Neither. I'm merely a lost traveler.
What a spectacle. The Stellaron, the Ambrosial Arbor, the Disciples of Sanctus Medicus, the Lord Ravager. A series of threats that almost succeeded in diverting attention away from the crucial question. They who brought the Stellaron onto the Xianzhou, what was their motive? Will you surrender, or do you require encouragement? Abomination of Yaoshi.
General, my power does indeed stem from the abundance. But I'm the same as you. We are both enemies of Yaoshi.
That's right, Jingyuan. Stay out of our way. The revival of the Arbor is an omen. It's time for the Xianzhou to choose its next path. The Rainbow Arbiter, the Plague's author, the Ruin author. This is a chess game between eons. If you don't stand with the winners, you stand to lose. And this time, we will put the abundance in their grave.
Nice. It's getting late. Where to now?
You know
easy to spot. Are you going to Auramali? A new arrival like you should get a tour guide. Yeah? So what? I go out all the time to see patients. So, I know the food establishments around here like the back of my hand. I'm the best tour guide around. I won't charge anything for my services. Except for food, of course. And if you get into medical trouble, gastrointestinal discomfort, sprained ankle, yada yada, you'll have a professional doctor right by your side. That's a 2-in-1 deal. It's called an all-inclusive package. Huh? Hurry up! Do you want the snacks to sell out? We've reached our destination, Aurum Alley. Of course, the main feature of this tour is the endless selection of tasty delicacies. The folk dishes at Spices Supreme are a must-try. This is the only place on the Lawfu you can find them. So, now that we're here... Recommend? I think you mean I'd like to treat you to some Senjo delicacies. Let's start with the snack stands. You can browse around for a bit. I'll go find us a seat while you make up your mind.
I should see what the other customers have to say about the food here. Same great taste. Oh, interested in the food? In Aurum Alley, there's no such thing as a bad food stall. Just close your eyes and pick one at random. My name's Xiaohan. I'm originally from Aurum Alley, but this is my first visit in a long time. When I was away, I'd stay up at night reminiscing about the flavors and aromas of this place. Are you feeling adventurous or cautious? If you're really feeling adventurous, you could try some mung bean soda. I'd describe the taste as unique and a little sour. It's best to drink it in big gulps and let it fizzle in your stomach. That's a great feeling.
Oh, you want to know which snack stalls I recommend around here? Well, you've come to the right person. It's my first time here too, but I've tried everything. There's a lot of things here that I've never even heard of. I was kind of scared to try them. I'd recommend the Tuskper wraps. They're very similar to cake rolls, but the hawker said they're made from something called, well, Tuskper. What do you suppose that is? I'll admit I was hesitant to try it at first, but once I worked up the courage and took a bite, oh, it turned out to be just another delicious snack. Very unique tastes. Crispy, melt-in-the-mouth type texture, too. You know, the flavor kind of reminded me a lot of stuff I'd eaten before, but I couldn't put my finger on anything. That's the magic of Tuskper, I guess.
Oh, a visitor from afar. May I ask you a question? Do you like Aurum Alley? Glad to hear. We always try to treat visitors from outside well. I hope you don't mind me prattling on, but since you're an Outworlder, are you familiar with the IPC? Do you know if it has a good reputation? That's true, and they made it much more convenient to exchange Strelin credits. Well, I can't just leave you here empty-handed. Take a look at the menu, order whatever you want. It's on the house.
Alrighty.
Is there anything good? Mung bean soda? Is this some sort of prank? Okay, you drink it then. It's just like drinking medicine. Close your eyes and cross your heart.
Ah, it's the Dragon Lady. Here, I'll get you another serving. No need to be shy.
Wait! Auntie! I'm not thirsty! Please! Ugh. Thank you, Auntie. I'm so full of snacks I can hardly move. I haven't even gotten around to business yet. I wanted to stop by Elegance Pagoda to buy some medicine jars while I'm out. Come on, let's go.
Hey, what's going on at the dock?
Some of the dock workers got into an argument with the IPC folks.
Watch your words. No need to be aggressive here.
How about we go see what's happening at the dock?